We all know Kenner had Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones action figures. Well, they thought about doing an expanded line. Let's take a look. Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, and I got one for you today. It's something I didn't even know about. And today, until today, now we all know Kenner had Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and they actually turned down Temple of Doom. But what was Kenner's plan if Raiders was a big hit? Well, they keep doing Raiders figures. They had to do something between the two movies. And at least one toy concept guy came up with a concept plan. His name was Dale Goldberg. He came up with a lot of plans for Kenner toys, like his handheld Red Line. Remember that one? Anyway, he came up with a proposal that he sent to the president, Joe Millerson. This guy was the leader of Kenner back in this day. But before we dig into the plan for this little toy line, let me give a big shout out to the reason we know about this. Two brothers, Ryan and Sean Limcool. I hope I pronounced that right. Limcool. I'm not really good at pronouncing names. You know that. I can't hardly speak. Limcool. I hope I pronounced that one right. Again, they kind of told me how to say it, and that's what it came like in my eyes anyway. So I apologize if I didn't pronounce it right. But anyway, these two brothers are big Indiana Jones Kenner toy collectors. And about 15 years ago, Ryan bought this from an ex-Kenner employee. It was a binder with their plans for Indiana Jones. And it seems Ryan forgot all about it. You know, life goes on, has a family or whatever. I don't know his history. I'm not his biographer. But he goes on and with his life and everything. And this Christmas, just yesterday, he was at his parents' house. Thought he'd go dig around the basement, see what he could find out. And he found this binder that he kind of forgot about and put it up on an Indiana Jones Facebook group talking about it. And then me and him talked a little bit, and we're still getting more information. So I'll probably do a follow-up video, but I just want to talk about this so bad that I just couldn't wait. I couldn't wait till I got all the information and did one big video. So hopefully you guys like this, and as I find out more pictures also, I'll do another follow-up video. But a big shout out to Ryan and Sean. Thanks to collectors like this, we know about this stuff. This stuff wasn't lost in history. Now let's look at this binder that Dale sent over to Joe for the plans of Indiana Jones. As you can see right here is the cover. Indiana Jones, New Adventure. And yes, that's a watermark. I just wanted to put it out there in case anyone asked if it was on the folder. Let's look at page 1 from Dale Goldberg to Joe Millerson. Dated September 29th, 1981. Hey, that was one day after I turned 9 years old. I don't know, I found that very cool. That here I am celebrating my birthday, and here's this Kenner guy working out a new line for Indiana Jones toys. But let's move on. Below are 4 examples of adventures of Indiana Jones that could be developed as an additional playset to help establish Jones as a heroic action figure. Potential hardware is underlined in the text. And right here you'll see they have some list of the toy designers that worked on this, but Ryan blocked out the names. I can understand why, but I just wanted to point that out. Someone asked me what was the big splotches on the paper. So let's dig into these 4 concepts that they were talking about doing.
Return from Valhalla. Beneath the surface of the serene Welsh countryside, coal miners have discovered a mysterious Celtic tablet that is thought to contain the secret of time displacement used by Merlin in Camelot. Sinister Dr. Borg, a direct descendant of Eric the Red, has plans to use the tablet to resurrect the ancient Viking hordes and lead him to conquer the world. Indiana Jones, vacationing in Britain with his Scottish friend and strongman, Lan McVeigh, is commissioned by the British government to find the tablet, discover its secret, and thwart the evil plans of Dr. Borg and his associates. Indy and Ian McVeigh negotiate the Welsh landscape on his motorcycle and sidecar. Star of India. It is said that 3,000 years ago an isolated sect of Hindu priests discovered the secret of eternal life. Knowing the risk of exposing the secret to the world and the danger of inevitable misuse, they placed it in a metallic orb, and through intense and constant simultaneous concentration by special priests, it has been levitated 100 miles above Earth for centuries. The evil Durga, a Hindu mystic, and his zombie-like cult followers are determined to interrupt the concentration of the priests and steal the power of eternal life. Indiana Jones counters Durga's ambition with the help of Nimba, a young elephant trainer, and his powerful pachyderm. Arctic ambush. The Indiana Jones races rebel Red Army outlaw, the power-crazed Baron Nevsky, to the site of an ancient meteor crater. Meteor impact has fused surrounding minerals into a powerful alloy that can be used to make impenetrable armor plate for military hardware. Indy is aided by Yaki, an Eskimo geologist and guide, and his sled dog, Mick. Nevsky resources are formidable, including an armored snowcat with machine guns. Indy and Yaki must overcome Nevsky's power as well as wolves, bears, and the forces of nature in this frozen arena. Secret of the Crystal. Indiana Jones is testing the newly invented aqua lung off the coast of Yucatan, near a location believed to be the lost city of Atlantis. The casual underwater mood is shattered when a dark apparition knifes through the water 200 feet below the surface. It is Admiral Komodo and Mexican cutthroat Max Lobo in their two-man submarine. They are after the legendary Death Crystal, hidden in a special vault underwater for 4,000 years. The crystal can absorb ordinary light and focus it into a powerful, destructive ray coveted by the leaders of the Axis powers. With unexpected aid from Sienna, a beautiful native girl and expert swimmer, Indy finds himself once again in a desperate fight to obtain the crystal and escape with Sienna amid a barrage of underwater darts and explosions.
Here's the kind of a breakdown which each set would have. The first one with, of course, the tablet, Dr. Borg figure, Indy, his new friend Ian, and a motorcycle with sidecar. For the Star of India, we have a Haiti priest, metallic orb, a Duggan, I'm not sure if I pronounced that one right. Of course, another Indy, a Nimbla, and an elephant with a pack. And for the ambush, another Indy figure, a Baron figure. It looks like the alloy one is crossed out, a sled dog, a yak, and snowcat armor. The polar bear is scratched out on this one. And for the fourth one, the Secret of the Crystal, we have Indiana Jones with aquatic lung, Admiral Komodo, Max Lobo, two-man submarine spear, a Death Crystal, and Selena. Nothing here was crossed out. But let's look at some of these concept playsets and action figures. This seems to be Indiana Jones' friend Ian. He's Scottish and he's wearing a kilt. And of course this one right here is Indiana Jones. But as you see, he comes with the tablet and a little bit different accessory. And then we have the evil Dr. Borg. And here's the motorcycle with sidecar. This here might be Admiral Komodo or could be Cutthroat Max Lobo. Makes me wonder if they would just retool the Han and Hoth outfit with this one. And here's the sled with the wolf dog. And here's some kind of tank thing, would have been a lot of fun to play with. Here's the Aqua Tank Indiana Jones. Hey, he has no shirt on. This one might be more Komodo. Let me know what you think. And here's the sexy Selena. Woo, looking good. She's got a basket. And that's a look at the binder, but I talked to Ryan and he says he has more stuff he hasn't posted yet. So I said, he asked me what I wanted to see. I was like, just send whatever you got, please. But I want to give a big shout out to Ryan and his brother for buying this from an ex-employee, keeping this stuff in the history. Just think, if someone didn't buy this, this could have just got in a dumpster or something and we would have never known about it. We need to preserve history, even if it is toy history. Well, that's a look at the plans for an additional Indiana Jones Kenner toy line. Tell me what you thought. Would you have liked to see them expand into something beyond the movie as they wait for Temple of Doom? Sadly, Raiders didn't sell well and they turned down Temple of Doom. Seems Indiana Jones action figures never do well. It's like I've said, kids I think rather play like they were Indiana Jones than play with Indiana Jones. Sadly, this would be kind of cool to have. Let me know what you think in the comments below.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.